Yeah.
Welcome back, my heroes. They sending me to this building. I gotta make sure that that pump only works with the boiler. And yeah, I gotta go inside the tank room. Starring Lamar Brandon Camel. I gotta make sure that tank room looks the way it's supposed to be. Cold specs. But let's see if they got it the way it's supposed to. Cause I gotta make sure as the boiler heroes.
I think he might want to talk to me. I don't know.
You got it. He's straight back. The guy in the left with the blue shirt. The handsome fellow.
How you know he wasn't on the right?
Yeah. But you can order it now, and then.
They called it in.
You too.
Wanted me to make sure that this boiler room was up to code specs, making sure the pump is running with the burner, making sure the tank room looks good, a bunch of stuff.
Yesterday when Jimmy was here walking, looking at it.
Jimmy S.
The tank is in here.
Okay, that's the tank. Did we do like some kind of conversion to 2 oil or something?
No, that's done a long time ago.
Because my thing is, why is your pump constantly running? We never turned it off, or
Which pump?
the oil pump?
It's been like that for 13 years.
All right, because then when y'all did switch oil, somebody was supposed to do that. I'm assuming.
No, there was actually. Jimmy came last year to do an inspection,
Yeah.
and he wrote up. He said, "That's not supposed to be like that."
Not
He came
supposed to.
back. I don't know what else you have to do.
Say again?
I don't know what else you have to do, but he said this is supposed to be.
Well, I got to make sure your oil tank has an anti-siphon. I got to make sure. I think you have to be painted at a certain level with the epoxy. There's a whole bunch of rules that they have for all this type of, all this inspection type of thing.
This is not going to run anymore.
No, it's only going to run when the boiler turns on. And it has to do with this. So what it is that it's a simple thing. That's why nobody really does it, because it's really simple. What it is that this thing is the temperature. So it wants to make sure that this remains a certain temperature, so it keeps the pump running. Once this thing activates, it says, hey, the oil is at this temperature, let's turn the pump off. Oh, the oil got warm, I'm colder, let's turn the pump on. They normally jump these out so it can constantly run. And I'm gonna make it to where it's just not part of it. So I talk a lot. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, this valve everything is knowledge.
What about that one?
It doesn't hold. So when we change.
Oh, so we dug in. Okay. So one of the things they wanted to make sure was this. Like, so whenever you see this,
Okay.
9 out of 10 is 2 oil, because normally it would be a preheater in there which heats up the 4 oil, and back in the days we had the sidearm heater that heat up the 6 oil. So now that you have the 2 oil, you don't need the sidearm or the preheater, you just need that 2 oil to flow right through it.
Okay.
He just wants to make sure that the oil tank, I'm gonna jump in now. I'm gonna jump in right now.
Yeah, it's not to fix them on that.
He said he wants to make sure that the oil tank and the valve and the anti-siphon is at the highest point.
There's a ladder on your right hand side.
Let me see. We might be all right. But I'll go in real quick.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, so you know that leak is coming from an elbow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, from that one. He'll be here later on today to look at the job, and then as he's replaced it. He replaces it on Monday.
What's this white stuff?
Oh, that's the wall.
Okay, all right. You had it on your hand too, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to me is gonna happen to you, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah. And this is the other one to use that, so you just disconnect it there.
They said something about making sure the piping is done for 2 oil, but I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna send that over to Jimmy and let him assess it. So I
was given a list of things to check for, so I'm like, let me check the list and make sure I go over all the things. Since the tank room was done, I'm gonna just try to get this wiring done for this pump.
okay, all right, if that's that, then yeah, that's good. I took pictures of that, and then the other ones, hold on, the plug, the preheater is capped off, and there's no wires going to it. Right now, I'm gonna do the pump. It's still running, but that's pretty much gonna be the last thing I have to do. And then what else is there? I think that's pretty. Hot well.
So they call that the hot well. That's what's basically was heating up the oil, like a preheater coming back. So that I guess that will have like some kind of flow of water or oil, hot oil going through it to heat it up to cold oil. I guess that's what the hot well was for. Unless I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. He pretty much got his tank room painted the way they want it, with that epoxy going across it.
All right, so we gotta make this run when the boiler runs. Right now the boiler's off, so this thing should be off. 6.1, a screwdriver. All right, so now, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with this. All right. Thing is, it comes from this oil pump right here. So right now, it's being powered. And how is it being powered? It's through this blue wire right here. Alright.
I'm basically tracing out to see where this power comes from that's constantly powering the pump.
Alright, so my blue wire right here, just powering it, right? Move it to the side. And then these bad boys, right? Find which one. It's not that one. Gotta be one of these. of noise. So now, just gotta find out where this one is coming from. Alright. I'm looking at this and I noticed this is a baby blue. Those are dark blue. The only baby blue I got right now is this one. Alright, so that. Nope, that's it. A little tiny movement. Alright. Wow, look at that. Right here. Alright. I like the fact that light can just transform like that. Alright. Right there. That's gonna be my oil pump power right there. Alright. It's weird, hold on. Wow, that was it. I'm gonna have to show the super that. That was it. Okay. I ain't have to do nothing.
So the thing is, there's a company that pre-builds these wall panels at their office and wire it all up to where they have switches for everything. Didn't realize it, but now I just realized how easy it was to do that.
Super's there?
You know what? Let me check. He might be in his office.
I'm gonna show him something.
You got it. Let me see.
Best thing to do now is pretty much wait for the super. Show him what I found, so he can understand what to do in the future. And then, you know, from there we'll probably end up packing it up. I get scared when putting back covers. Sometimes you may cause a short, not know it. Or you will know it, but you don't want to cause a short putting back covers.
Check the oil if you had a dual system. Then, oh shit, let's switch over to oil.
I'm hoping that's what they do. Make you go electric, but keep oil at least. Keep 2 oil.
They want to get rid of oil because the oil is bad.
That's crazy.
Figure out something.
Well, if they do figure out something, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh. Jimmy.
Survive.
Survive.
Just don't get no more responsibilities. Keep your responsibilities limited.
You can't make, you can't keep charging people. People are after watching.
So,
How can you service call?
oh. Jimmy wanted me to take one more picture of the tank. You know that hot well that was on top of the tank? Yeah. He wants to prove that's the piping that he was talking about. He wants to prove that it was welded and removed.
Oh, my heroes. Have you ever been in a tank room? But that tank room's getting pretty much up to specs, even though there's a water leak inside of it. I'm down for the day with this inspection. It looks like that pump is left the way it's supposed to be. It's all good. We got that one squared off. Until next time, my heroes. Oh, and don't forget, it's Boiler Hero.